Well, thank you, Mackenzie, for sitting down with me. You just wrapped up year number 3, which is super cool. A lot of growth from year 2, and especially a ton of growth from year number 1. So just wanted to maybe just get a bit of insight, see how year number 3 went for you, what you learned, what was different, and kind of maybe what you're excited for next year, what that looks like too.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, year 3 was awesome. I made our incentive trip to Mexico, so that was a really big kind of accomplishment for me to get to go on a trip with a lot of amazing people and network more within the company, which is awesome. Um, had pretty successful year, I'd say, both growth in the business wise and also just in myself. Had to deal with a lot of different challenges and lots of different types of people, some good, some bad. But all in all, like, I'm happy I was able to deal with all these things, because I learned a lot through doing it. Had a lot of great painters, had very low painter turnover, which was super, super awesome. A lot of great individuals, both on a work side of things and also just people that I would hang out with on a day to day, which was great. Made the environment really awesome for both myself and them. Um, and yeah, I'm just super happy with how year 3 went. And I'm just excited for, year 4, just continue to grow and really just like hone in on some key things that I want to improve on, as you should every year. But just kind of, yeah, just grow a lot more in myself, obviously increasing my sales goal from one year to the next quite a bit this year, I find. So we'll see how that goes, but I think it should be really good and a lot of growth will be happening over here. So I'm excited for it.
Awesome. Yeah. So I mean, first year 40,000 in sales, second year 150,000 in sales, third year just shy of 200,000 in sales. What do you think? What changed? Like, what changed in you to grow? And next year the goal is 300,000, which I know you're going to accomplish. So what changed in you over those 3 years to help get to where we are today?
Oh gosh, so much. I think definitely, like, literally everything. I remember going into, I think it was my third year after my first and second, because obviously that was a very big jump. Won the most improved award, which was fantastic. But I remember having a lot of rookies and even vets asking what changed and what turned around for that, and my answer every time was everything. There's not a single thing that stayed the same from one year to the next. So for those years in particular, that was a major shift. Obviously, went from having one painter and myself to and painting every day myself and only doing 40,000 to having a large team. I think I had 5 painters in my second year that stayed the whole summer, had a lot more clients, obviously. Almost quadrupled my business, which was fantastic. So pretty much everything you can think of that could change did, which was great. And then going into third year, it was kind of just, okay, now we've figured it out a bit, and understood what it takes to actually run a bit bigger of a business. So now it's just, okay, let's hone in on, first calls, or on dealing with different types of clients, or learning more about paint tech or objection handling, just picking out a few key things that maybe were lacking in my second year and just really focusing in on those things, and kind of just skimming over the stuff that I felt went okay. So I think going into year 4, wanting to do 300 will be kind of a similar process of just, okay, what worked last year, what didn't. Let's maybe go through the systems again, or really pay attention during those few sections at training and just take good notes and make sure I'm, using my district manager to the best of my abilities, and just making sure that I'm able to grow properly in those areas that maybe need it a little bit more than others. And obviously delegate more as I'm running a bigger business, and just really focus on making my clients happy, my painters happy, to helping get referrals and returning painters and everything, hopefully from year to year. So just little things like that, just making sure everything runs a bit smoother this year would be lovely. So just focusing in on those things would be helpful.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. And I mean, yeah, we just did your close down meeting and looked at some of the stats, and it was great to see that your booking percentage jumped from last year to this year by almost 10%, which makes it easier to just do fewer quotes. Average job size jumped up, which is great, by about $400. Which just means people trust you with more money. So, you're, again, able to do larger projects and so on average, which is really sweet. So why are you coming back for year number 4? And what are you looking to get out of it?
I think I'm just coming back for year number 4, just because first off, I love everyone in the company. I'm sure anyone in the company can tell you, you stay for the money kind of at first, but then you keep coming back for the people and all the events that we get to do and the crazy opportunities that are presented to us in this company is a big selling point. Obviously, the money is very nice. Of course, like being 21, almost 22, I can't make this kind of money anywhere else. So may as well just stick it out as long as I can until, another opportunity comes across my way, probably in a few years. And I just feel like I have more growth that can be done within myself and just within my business. I don't think I'm done in student works, even though it's been 3 years and some people would be out of here after 2. But I don't think I've gotten out of this business and this opportunity as much as I can. So I think just coming back for a few more years, I can really just take every last drop of the good information and knowledge and everything that comes from all the DMs and the VPs and other franchisees and stuff, and just do more networking and everything to just better myself for the future is really important to me.
Amazing. Thank you. Well, thanks for answering my questions and sitting down with me.
Of course.